Hey, this is the host. Today's question is, my husband slept with my sister while I was caring for his sick mother. When they showed up to court, I could not believe what I saw. And would you? My husband's mother had an accident about 6 years ago that left her paralyzed from the waist down. She's also diabetic and needs someone to take care of her around the clock. Because of her condition, my husband took some time off work to take care of her. He was taking care of her when I came along, so I didn't see it as a problem when he asked me if I could take a few days off work to help out. It was just 2 weeks before Christmas, so I figured why not? I love his mother and I know how much she meant to him, so even though I had plans, I cancelled them to spend the week caring for her. I told my boss that I'd be out of office for the week, but I'd be available via email. The first day went by pretty quickly. I helped Mum get dressed, made sure she ate something and got her meds. Then we watched some TV until my husband got home. He gave me a quick kiss on the cheek and said, "Thanks for helping out." I know what he was thinking. I thought it myself. It must have been so hard for him to ask me to do this, but I really didn't mind. I wanted to do this for him. We all sat in silence for a bit, and then his mother asked us if we wanted to watch Wheel of Fortune. We all agreed, and I even let my husband's mum pick the movie for after Wheel of Fortune. All in all, it was a good day. At least I thought it was. That night, after my husband left for work, his mother and I started watching one of her favorite movies. I don't know what time my husband got home, but he didn't come in through the front door. He came in through his mum's bedroom window. I think he does this because sometimes he stays late at work to drink with his buddies. I fell asleep on the couch and woke up to hearing voices. I opened my eyes and saw my husband standing over his mother's bed with my sister. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. "What are you doing?" I asked. I was still half asleep. I looked over at his mum. She was awake, and I could tell she knew what was going on. My husband turned around and saw me standing there. His face was red, and my sister was looking at her feet. My mouth fell open. I felt betrayed. How could they do this to me? I walked out into the hall and my husband followed behind me. "What are you doing here?" I asked him. "You know I'm married," he replied. "I know," I said. "But how could you do this to me? How could you do this to your own mother?" He put his head down. "I'm sorry, OP," his mom said. "I'm so sorry, OP," my sister said. "It was my idea." "Why would you do this?" I said. "Because I love your husband and I always have," she replied. The next thing I knew, my husband wrapped me in a hug. "I'm so sorry, OP. I never meant for this to happen. I don't love her. I only have eyes for you." "That doesn't matter," I said. "This is disgusting." I pushed him away and ran into his mom's room. I locked the door behind me and started crying. I felt sick to my stomach. I stayed in that room for what seemed like hours. I don't know exactly how long I was in there, but it was probably no more than 30 minutes. But in my head, it was hours. When I finally came out of the room, my husband was gone, as was my sister. His mum was sitting up in bed staring at the floor. "Where are they?" I asked. "They left," his mum replied. "When did they leave?" I asked. "About 10 minutes ago," she said. "They said they were sorry, and they'd talk to me later." I went back into the room and stayed there for a while. I called my best friend and told her what had happened. I don't remember what else we talked about after that because I blocked most of it out. I just kept replaying the same scene in my head over and over. I eventually fell asleep on the couch in his mom's room. When I woke up, it was to the sound of my phone ringing. I checked the caller ID. It was my husband. I let it go to voicemail. Later that day, I got a call from his mom asking if she could come over and talk. I told her that would be fine. She showed up about an hour later and I let her in. She sat down on the couch and apologized again. "I'm so sorry," she said. "I am so sorry." "Why did you do this?" I asked. "Because I thought it would make you happy," she said. "What do you mean?" I asked. "I thought it would make you happy to see your sister and brother-in-law together because they're in love," she said. "You're crazy," I replied. I hate my sister. I haven't spoken to her in years, and you know that. I didn't think you did, she said. Mom, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to make this about me? You're the one who slept with my husband, I said. Well, yeah, but I thought it would make you happy. Are you kidding me? This makes me sick. I got up and walked into the other room. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to yourself? Your own son. You've ruined our lives. I'm so sorry, she said. I'm sorry, but I can't fix this. I said, I'm not fixing anything. You've done enough damage as it is. I threw her out. After she left, I got a call from my husband. I let it go to voicemail. I got another call from my sister. I let it go to voicemail. I got another call from my husband. I answered it. Why aren't you answering your phone? Why would I answer your phone? I asked. Look, I'm sorry, OP. I'll admit that. But you have to understand, I was only trying to help Mom. She was getting worse, and I needed help taking care of her. And Sis offered. I couldn't say no. I'm sorry, but I need you to forgive me. I love you. You have to be effing kidding me right now. You want me to forgive you? After what you did? OP, please forgive me. Let's go to counseling. Let's work through this. Get the hell out of here. Don't ever contact me again. I hung up on him. It's been 3 years since then. I haven't spoken to either one of them since. About a year ago, I heard that my sister got engaged. I wasn't surprised when I heard that she and my husband were both seeing other people. I didn't have any feelings for him after what he did, so I didn't even bother fighting for the divorce. It was easy. He and my sister got married last summer. His mum passed away a few months ago due to complications from the diabetes. I know this might sound cruel, but I honestly felt that coming. She had brought this upon herself. Now karma has caught up with her. So what should I do? Should I be angry at my husband or my sister, or should I be angry at both? I'm just so confused right now. I don't even know where to start. Tay.